Hey friends, I saw this ad. It says best heart transplant program in the US. Wow, such ads. But then I was wondering after I saw this ad, what is the best transplant that could ever happen? Doctors, hospitals can promise the best of best heart transplant. But then today or tomorrow, our heart will fail and we will die. But then the best heart transplant was done on the cross of Calvary for each and every one of us. When on the cross, He died for my sins. And He took away all my sins on the cross of Calvary so that my heart would be transplanted. My heart would change and that I would have a new heart and that I would be born again through the change of my heart. All these doctors, these heart surgeons, these hospitals, they promise. But then, dear friends, nothing is free. There is always a cost. You have to pay for all these things. They promise, but then you have to pay. But then my Redeemer on the cross, when He took those stripes, He took that pain, suffering, that was, I would be saved. My heart would be changed. And that on the cross, He paid that price. So for me, I don't have to pay any price for my heart transplant. Doctors will promise heart surgery, heart transplant, and all these promises, but then you have to pay a price for it. But for me, my Savior paid price so that my heart would be transplanted forever and ever, and I could have a new life. Yes, that blood which is shed on the cross of Calvary, so that I may be saved. I can have a new life. And it is not just I, but through me, that many more people can have a new life, that they can see the light, that they can know that yes, there is a transplant. So dear friends, we should not get carried away by ads, by all these transplant and pay money, but then at the end of the day we see what a. But then, are you willing? The question is, are you willing that your heart may be transplanted? People are just running, but then we need to stop and we need to ponder and we need to understand, yes, is my heart changed? Is my heart transplanted? And it can happen only through the cross, because on the cross He transplanted my heart so that I may have a new life. I may live forever and ever in eternity, and that I may never be lost. So, dear friends, would like you also to have a wonderful heart transplant, and would like you to understand what the real transplant is, and that can be done only by the Creator. I'm not saying not to go to the doctors or to the surgeons, but then this is just temporary. But what you have to think about is eternal. And when you think about eternal and eternity, you have only one way, and that is the way of the cross, because Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Yes. So are you willing to have a transplant, dear brothers and sisters? May God bless you, and shalom.